My bad. So these are my 3 audience members for my persuasive speech. Okay, everybody disperse. That means you guys go do something. You silly.
You're still on recording?
Yes, because I have to do my speech now. And you guys are not helping.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So, I chose to do my persuasive speech on adoption. I chose this topic because I feel this is a topic more people need to get involved into. The adoption process starts with considering adoption for your child. And although you may have some facts and info, you may never fully understand how the adoption process works. I feel that there is not enough people out there who know all the facts about adoption. So here are a few facts that I found on the internet to help. Did you know many women facing an unplanned pregnancy are unsure if they are ready to be a parent? Every year, thousands of women make the adoption decision, primarily because they love their child and want their child to have a life fulfilled of both love and opportunity. Here are a few reasons why women find adoption best. Most women find adoption best because they are a one-parent home, where one parent is involved in raising the child while the other may have problems of their own, as we will put it. As me, I'm a one-parent home. My daughter's dad is not in her life. I take care of my daughter on my own, but I chose to keep my child instead of adoption. Another reason would be they are not financially stable, so they can provide for their children and give them more opportunities in life. Not ready to be a parent, either because of their age or simply because they want to pursue school or other goals before motherhood. Or perhaps they just have other children and know from experience how challenging raising a child can be. Here are a few questions to consider before you place your child up for adoption. Will my child know about this adoption? Sometimes with a closed adoption your child won't know, but if you choose to do an open adoption, yes, your child will know. Will the adoptive family love my child as much as a biological child? Most of the time, people who are adopting children cannot have children of their own. Therefore, they take that child in as their own, as if they were their own. You know, love, care, provide for them. If I chose adoption, will I someday regret my decision? Most of the times, no, you don't regret your decision. Nowadays, with open adoptions, you're allowed to get letters and pictures and visit every now and then. I find that some may regret their decision, but not most, because they know they're doing what's best for their child. Many people may think that adoption is the easy way out, but with me being a child who was adopted, I now see why my parents chose to do it. My mother was a single mother of 3. She was working 2 jobs, and it still wasn't enough. She was trying to provide for me, my brother, and my sister. And it didn't matter how much she tried and tried and tried. She always found just enough strength to make sure that we had what we needed. Instead of aborting me and my siblings, she tried to support us to the fullest. I was 9 when I got adopted. My sister was 3, and my brother was 2 days old. And through the adoption, I found a good home. I finished high school. I graduated. I went into the military. And shortly after, I started my own family. I had my daughter, and now I'm back in school and doing what I need to do. There are so many other great things adoption can do for many of the young lives. If you are a young single parent, as you have more than one choice. You can keep your child, abort, which I do not consider, or adopt. I chose to keep my child because, yeah, I was a single parent. Yeah, it was hard, but although I was adopted and I know how it feels, it's a lot harder growing up knowing that you were adopted. I mean, you still have those questions in the back of your mind as to what did I do wrong, or why didn't my parents keep me? But I didn't want my child to go through that. And I knew it was going to be tough, but I knew at the same time I was strong enough to do it. There are I can tell you now, though, that adoption is the best choice if you decide that you cannot give your child the life you feel he or she needs. If you would like more information on adoption, you can look at the AmericanAdoptions.com or the AFamilyForEveryChild.org websites. If you do not have internet, you can call the toll-free number at 855-463-6833. There are other local places that you can call. You can look up brochures, ask your local DFS office, look up local Google sites. There are also local channels that often show commercials on ways to help children in need. Take the time to look and consider the possibility of helping a child in need. And please do something to help a child, because even the smallest difference still makes a difference. Thanks, guys.